guys, Josh here and welcome back to Josh Talks Football. Now today what I'm going to do is a quick preview for the FA Cup final, which is taking place on Saturday 17th of, what month are we in? May? Yes, we're in May, 17th of May at approximately 4:30 PM, I believe, and it's of course Crystal Palace versus Manchester City. Now, I don't support either side, as you know, but I will be doing a live watch along on that game on the day. I'll probably go live at about 4:15, maybe 4:20. I'll schedule the stream on the streaming software I use, so then that pops up just like the Europa League final will as well. So I'll have the game open, I'll have the stream open, and I'll be chatting to you guys about it. So that'll be from about 15 minutes before kickoff. That's 4:15 local time, BST, and about 5:15 Central European Summer Time, and then kickoff will be at 1/2 that hour. So, quick preview. Of course, Manchester City haven't had the best of seasons. I think they're battling for Champions League, as in they're knocking in that ballpark, but they aren't, top 3 at the moment. I can't remember if they're 4 or 5 off the top of my head. And Crystal Palace, of course. Tottenham played them on, what was it? Was it Sunday, I believe? Which I haven't done a video on. I'm doing videos every now and again. However, do know that Crystal Palace beat Man City 2-0, and they were 11th going into that game, so I think they are about 11th or 10th now. Of course, Manchester City have still had a better season than Crystal Palace, but you can't write them off. Crystal Palace are a phenomenal side, and I wouldn't put it past them to do something against Man City here. Now, I can't be certain whether, Manchester City. I'm not sure off the top of my head of the scores. However, what I do know, recently Man City drew 0-0 to Southampton, who are rock bottom and one of the worst ever Premier League sides. However, I am going to say Man City win it. Now, do I think it's going to be done in 90 minutes? I'm not sure. Most likely it will be done within 90 minutes. If not, there is an extra 30. It doesn't jump straight to a penalty shootout. So here comes the prediction. I think Man City are going to hold the ball for most of the game and be able to, control Crystal Palace's movement for the majority. However, I do think Crystal Palace can score. Man City have been a bit shaky recently, and I don't know what their lineup's going to be. I presume it will be one of their best 11s that they can possibly do. They'd want to win this, get some silverware out of what has been, maybe for Man City, a lacklustre season. No Champions League, no Premier League, no Carabao Cup, so etc, etc. But they are a strong side. Even with poor performances, we know they're one of, if not the best, Premier League side in the modern history. However, Crystal Palace have done well. They are 10th or 11th at the moment, which is very good. Now, you could see them battling for, 8th or 9th. You've got Eze in that team, who is an absolute powerhouse. Of course, he did score a goal against Tottenham in their last game. So I do think it's going to go through to extra time. I think Man City will control the game for the most of the first half, and I think they are going to go into the break maybe 1 or 2-0 up, but then it's going to be clawed back to 2-level, and then I'll say Man City win it in extra time 3-2. Let me know what you think about that in the comment section down below. Leave a like, comment and subscribe, of course, and I'll see you in the live watch along, which will be about 10-15 minutes before kickoff. Bye-bye.